Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. This is either gonna be Hype City or Heartbreak City. It is the season finale of The Mandalorian. What happened last time on The Mandalorian? Well, 2 episodes ago, Grogu, Baby Yoda, was taken by Moff Gideon. And last episode, we had to find out his location, so we went and got Bill Burr. And we did a little sneaky infiltration of this mining facility. And then Bill Burr blew it up. And that's pretty much where we left off. And now we're going to go try and get Grogu because Dad needs to be reunited with his boy. But yes, so this is either going to end very well and it will be Hype City, or it will not end well and it will be Heartbreak City. I don't know if maybe Bo-Katan is going to show up this episode, or maybe if she's going to be a more recurring character in season 3 with her conflict with Moff Gideon, or like if her friends are going to show up. I don't believe Ahsoka is going to show up in this episode. Obviously, Mando, Boba Fett, and Fennec Shan will be there. Cara Dune, Bill Burr not going to show up. Maybe Cobb Vanth. That would be interesting. I don't know. We could see a lot of people show up. This is probably going to be like a assault the ship type, or like a heist maybe. Getting this guy out. I heard this is directed by Peyton Reed, so that's fun. He directed Ant-Man. I don't know. I'm super pumped for this episode, but after this episode, we don't get Mandalorian for a whole year after this, which sucks. Ugh, it's such a bummer. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more reactions for season 3 of Mando, or other shows that I'm watching right now, which you can check out on the channel. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, head down to my Patreon. It's linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's jump into the season finale of The Mandalorian, boys. And girls. Girls are here too. I enjoy this. Thank you, thank you. Who are they shooting? Oh, the doctor. He's on his way to Moff Gideon, correct? Are they just gonna blow him up, or are they trying to maybe just like scuttle the ship a little bit?
Just you shut your mouth. This isn't your laboratory.
I know him. He was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He played Nathaniel Malik. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, that's so menacing.
Before you make a mistake, this is Dr. Pershing.
We've met. Is the kid alive?
Yes, he's on the cruiser.
Ooh.
Stay back, Dropper.
Easy now, okay? I'm not with him. We can work something
Ooh. Seems like something Malik would do.
Top tier target. I was on the Death Star.
Ooh.
That's fine.
You think you're funny? Do you know how many millions were killed on those bases?
A few.
As the galaxy
Probably some general contractors, right?
your planet.
Straight in the face. Ooh, child, she is not messing around. Probably singed Pershing's ear off. Good gracious. The rescue. Let's go, boys. That's a Mandalorian ship. Oh, it looks so good.
They took the child.
Who?
Moff Gideon.
Ya boy. She's in. He already found him.
We don't need these two. Let's get out of here.
She recognizes his voice.
Mandalorian.
The Moth has a light cruiser. It could be helpful in your effort to regain Mandalore.
That's accurate.
The Sama belonged to my father.
Don't you mean your donor?
Oh, savage. She knows he's a clone.
I've heard your voice thousands of times.
Mine might be the last one you hear.
Okay. You coming in here swinging? Boba will straight clap you. She's young. She's got spunk. And she's a WWE fighter, so she is ready to go.
If we had shown half that spine to the Empire, we would have never lost our planet.
Launch TIE fighters.
Stay clear of launch tube. Deploying fighter squadron.
It's not ideal. They look good though. That looks so dope. That is such a cool scene. Oh my god. That's sick. The cinematography on that shot was awesome. Clipping the wings! Dude, you gotta move, brother. You're gonna get clapped. He just takes them out instantly. See ya.
What are you doing? Get that thing out of here!
The way they work together is so good. Girls, get it done.
Activate the Dark Troopers.
God, he's so smart. Like, he knows. As soon as something's happening, he's just like, activate him. I ain't messing around here, bud. Oh, that must suck.
Drop your weapons.
They just take them all out. 3 people need to make it out of here alive. Mando, Bo-Katan, and Grogu. Anyone else, I wouldn't enjoy seeing them die, but they would be acceptable. There are 3 that are mandatory survivors in my eyes. I like that she gets to use some of her acrobatic abilities. That was a good shot. Ooh. They're just like methodically working their way through.
My gun's jammed.
Oh, of course it is. Use it as a club. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna want to unjam that though, like immediately. Since when did blasters jam? Last episode, one ran out of ammo, and this time it jammed. Oh my god, there's 100 trillion of them. Denied. Oh frick! Shoot it in the face. Shoot it in the face. Okay, that was not what you wanted. Oh, he has to fight one of them. Oh, brother, where art thou? This thing's incredible. Oh. It's not denting his armor or his helmet, which is good. It's just going straight through. They could kill any group of people with all of these. Whew, good work, good work. Shut that thing. Oh, bruh. They have jetpack powers though, so I don't think those things are completely done for. He's just, oh, he's already in there. He knew. He knew. Papa. Papa.
A friendly piece of advice. Assume that I know everything. Like the fact that your results
Yep.
transpired. I'm guessing that Bo-Katan and her boarding party have arrived at the bridge, seeking me, or more accurately, this.
Yep.
But I'm not there. Whoever wields this sword has the right to lay claim to the Mandalorian throne.
Yep.
You keep it. I just want the kid.
Yeah, he doesn't want the throne of Mandalore. He thinks the sword's dope. It's a trick. Yeah. He's got fancy armor, bruh. I knew it was a trick. Too good of a deal. He's trained in hand-to-hand combat, so he knows what he's doing. Moff Gideon, I mean. I think it's a double fighting for him, but it's a little hard to tell. God damn right. Strolls in, him in cuffs, Darksaber in hand, Grogu in the other. Absolute badass. He's just like, I did everything. Here, you can have this. I don't want it.
What happened? You brought him in alive, that's what happened.
It's yours now.
What is?
The
Oh,
Darksaber
he won it.
belongs to you.
Does he have to win it? He can't just give it to her?
It must be won in battle.
Okay, we'll just pretend to fight her and then be like, oh no, you beat me. Kill Koska Reeves and everyone here just promise to pretend that she won.
None.
Yeah, it's them. They have jetpacks, so shooting them into space doesn't do anything. But now he can take them out because he has a lightsaber. Oh my god, there's so many of them. They're just gonna punch it till it opens. No, they're just gonna one at a time until their arms break. And then the next droid's gonna go up and take his turn. Can they punch through blast doors? That seems like a... Bro, I would have sent like 3 or 4 of them to the outside to just punch the glass and kill all these people that way.
But I think we all know, after a valiant stand, everyone in this room will be dead. But me
And the kid.
and the child.
Use your lightsaber! Oh! That's a TIE fighter!
X-Wing.
Or, yeah, an X-Wing, sorry.
Great. Who's there?
The Republic! Who, is it Ahsoka? Tell me that's Ahsoka. His ears perked up, that's Ahsoka. I'm calling it, please. She's gonna go ham. She's gonna wreck house through these guys. They sense a new threat, a greater threat, called Ahsoka goddamn Tano. It's her. Please. Unless it's someone else who's also a Jedi. That person is using one lightsaber. Maybe it's not Ahsoka. Luke! Oh my god. Oh my god, is this Luke Skywalker? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, no way. Oh my god. Please be a young Sebastian Stan as a young Luke Skywalker. It is him. Oh my god. They're not going to show his face, are they? Oh, is Bo-Katan okay? Is Bo-Katan okay? Oh, he was gonna shoot himself. None of these shots are hitting him. This is Luke Skywalker in his goddamn prime. This is what we have always wanted to see. We got to see Boba Fett in his absolute most badass, and now we get to see Luke Skywalker in his prime. Is it going to be a digitally de-aged Luke, or is it going to be Sebastian Stan? Because that would be perfect. Honestly, if it was Sebastian Stan. That's like the Darth Vader scene, but a good guy version. Is it a recast? Is it digitally de-aged? Is it Sebastian Stan?
Are you a Jedi?
Like his father before him.
I'll go with you.
He wants your permission. He is strong with the Force.
It's like a deep fake Luke Skywalker.
I'll see you again.
Give him his ball.
I promise.
Give him his ball to take with him. Oh, take your helmet off. Let the kid see your face. He wants to see your face. Take your helmet off. Yes. Give him your helmet too. This is the best episode of any show I've ever seen in my life.
Don't be afraid.
Okay, why don't you go with too? All three of you can learn to be Jedi. You won't have the powers, but you can learn how to swing the sword. Oh! R2-D2 as well. I don't even know what to say right now. Deepfake Luke Skywalker is about to go train Baby Yoda. That clearly just picked up a doll, but that's okay.
May the Force be with you.
What if they just rolled credits right now? Oh my god. He's crying too. Oh no! That's it! For a whole year! Oh no! Okay, so... Frick. Oh... they're not showing the concept art at all. It's just a black screen with their names. Okay, Mark Hamill. Digitally de-aged Mark Hamill. I wonder if he did the voice as well. He could probably do it. I don't know if he could do it, a young version of himself anymore. Oh, freaking A, dude. That's insane. There's more. There's more. Oh my. This is Jabba the Hutt's place? Is it Boba Fett come to kill all these people for not taking him out of the Sarlacc pit? Just Fennec Shan. What do you want, girl? What you need? Shoot her too. Boba has come for his reckoning. Is this their way of introducing a Boba spin-off series? He's like, what's up, bro? Just kills him. Oh, man. This is his chair now. You get out of here. Oh my god, I love it. Boba Fett's a new crime lord. Yo. That's so sick. He's just like, this is my spot now. The Book of Boba Fett. This is coming at the same time as season 3 of Mando. Or maybe it is season 3 of Mando. Dude, Boba Fett series or a book. I think it's gonna be a series though. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. But that might have been the greatest episode of television I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. I mean, most of the episode was just a great Mando episode, and then the end. Oh. I mean, if it would have been Ahsoka, I would have still been hyped, but oh my god. Oh, okay. All right, let's start from the beginning. They right away they get Dr. Pershing and Nathaniel Malik, and Malik is straight up taking this dude hostage, and he's taunting Cara Dune. What kind of a dumbass? Somehow his character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and his character here are consistent. They're the same guy. It's direct lineage. And he's straight up just like, hey, remember how we blew up your planet and everybody died? You remember how all those people died? You're all terrorists. We were happy to kill you. And then she's just like, all right, straight to the face. Singes Dr. Pershing's ear off. They don't need him after that. And it's just like, dude, that was not the play. Taunting a person with a gun pointed at your skull is not the play, especially when you're not even hiding behind the doctor. You're just out in the open. You're like, ah, dude, she can shoot you in half a second. Oh, and then, okay, so then we go to a planet and get Bo-Katan, baby. Katie Sackhoff killing the game still. Interesting twist towards the end though. And right away, Boba Fett and Casca Reeves have beef. But like they don't believe. Maybe they believe he's a true Mandalorian, but like he's like, you young punks, you piece of garbage. I'm better than you. And as soon as he talks, Bo-Katan's like, hot damn. You're like, if they're talking trash, she's like, all right, I'm gonna bring in the clone thing. You were a sperm baby. Not even a sperm baby. You were just a DNA baby. You're a clone, punk. Like, I've seen thousands of versions of you. And he's like, well, this is the last one you'll see. And then little mini scuffle in the bar, you know, shows they're both capable. I liked it. And yeah, Bo-Katan and Casca Reeves, they seemingly ditched their other friend. Screw him, I guess. The other guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they're like, yeah, you're not part of the team anymore. That's kind of funny, though. Yeah, so they formulate a plan where they're going to pretend that they're under attack, and then they're just going to dive bomb in here, and then Mando's going to sneak in after. And the plan works to perfection. They fire in there, or right before they fire in there, they're launching TIE fighters. The cinematography of that TIE fighter coming down the barrel to go out was beautiful. I loved that. But yeah, they kamikaze straight into this TIE fighter shoot, and these badass ladies just methodically working their way, just all the way, like almost no issues. Kara's gun jammed for some reason. Who cares? She fixes it. They're just working their way through, making it look easy. Oh, they're so cool. This is the version of you know the scene in Avengers Endgame when all the ladies like team up and they like do this little catwalk strut before they go fight, and everyone was like, okay, that's a little cringy. This is like if you made that good. Like that's the worst part of that movie. Well, not the worst part, because it's like it's super cringy and like cheesy to see that happen, but at the same time you're like, all right, well, good for them. But this, not cringy, not cheesy, just absolute badass. 4 women just methodically kicking ass, just destroying, like not even struggling to kill all these people, just absolutely working them. Oh, it was awesome to see. I loved it. They just destroy all the way up. But Moff Gideon's a smart man. While they're doing it, he's just like, activate the Dark Troopers. I don't have time for this. And then he knows what they want. Like he's smart enough. Like he's made it to the rank of Moff. Like not Grand Moff, but just Moff. Actually, he might be a Grand Moff. I don't know. So like he's obviously capable. You know, maybe part of the reason he's in that position is because the Empire is crippled and the leadership isn't really like fully all there. But he seems capable and smart. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to Baby Yoda right now. I know what this is. Especially after Mando just sent him a message saying, I'm coming for the kid. Like as soon as an attack starts happening, he's like, okay, all right, I'll go get the kid. Yeah, and they get all the way there, and he's not there, and Bo-Katan is panicking. Meanwhile, Mando is sneaking his way through, and just barely stops these the Dark Troopers from breaking through, and he has to fight one, and this thing's just annihilating his skull. How does this man not have permanent brain damage? Like, is there some magic inside this helmet that like, is there like a magnetic field inside there, or like does it, when he puts it on, does like super foam come out, or like, because otherwise this man is getting his brain just smashed around inside this helmet. Like if this was not like a fantasy world, this man is dead. Like, just the pure impact of his skull crashing against his own helmet over and over again. Like, the helmet itself isn't gonna break, but like every time he punches, it's like smashing his skull to pieces. Don't know how he's alive, but it's fine. He survives versus one Dark Trooper with his Beskar Steel staff, and he makes it work. He gets it done, and then goes to get the kid, and Moff Gideon's already there. And he's like, all right, well, I got what I wanted, got the blood. You can just take him. And obviously it's a trap, right? If it wasn't a trap, and he was like, you can just take him and leave, as long as you just get off my ship. If I was Mando, I would have been like, sick. Like, everyone else, I trust that they will be okay with this. They might have to, I might have to apologize to them later, but it's fine. But obviously it's a trap. Like, of course it's a trap. And they fight, and it's a pretty sweet little fight scene right there. And then Mando wins, and he strolls in to the command deck. Baby Yoda in one arm, Darksaber in the other hand, Moff Gideon in cuffs, and he's like, I did it. Awesome. And immediately Bo-Katan's like, what have you done? It's like, he's like, what? I won. Like, I beat the guy. Take your sword. Let's get out of here. And it's like, turns out, I feel like I didn't know this was a thing. In order to claim the Darksaber, you have to win in a trial by combat. So Din Djarin, little foundling little baby, is now eligible to claim the throne of Mandalore. Just like started from the bottom, now we're here. Like, this little rinky-dink foundling gets his parents murdered by some droids, gets adopted by some zealot group of Mandalorians, an offshoot, not even like the cool Mandos, like the psycho religious cult Mandos. And he's telling Bo-Katan, you're not Mandalorian. And, you know, obviously his tune changed on that, but this man, coming from the lowly little droid murder parent thing, is now eligible to be the rightful ruler of Mandalore. God dang. Oh man, he is having a week. Bo-Katan is so mad, and Moff Gideon's like, might as well just kill him now. And, you know, if I was her, if I was everyone in the room, I'd be like, all right, everybody here, shut the up. I'm going to give her the sword, and then everybody shut your mouths. I never won this thing. She won it in a trial by combat. Anyone who says different is a liar. And, you know, maybe in her own head, she'll always feel maybe like she didn't rightfully win or rule or should be in charge. But, you know, everyone in that room is fine with it. Like, every single person should have been raised their hand and be like, I'm not telling anyone. At least that's what I would have done. You know, maybe there's the semantics of technically she's not truly the one that should be in charge then if he won, but it's fine. Everyone in that room other than Moff Gideon's a trustworthy person. Trustworthy person. Like, they're not gonna tell anyone. Maybe Koskari is, because she looks like she's a punk, honestly. If I was Bo-Katan, I would have shot her in the head and be like, all right, everyone, keep your mouth shut. We're fine. Oh, man. But the whole time, Moff Gideon's loving it. He's like, ooh. Oh, man. And then the dark troopers. So as soon as they got sucked out, I was like, that doesn't mean anything. They're coming back. Like, they don't have to breathe, so it doesn't matter if they get sucked out. They have jetpacks on their feet. They stroll up and they're like, all right, here's 80 of us ready to go. And Moff Gideon's like, dude, everybody in this room is gonna die. And then you see an X-Wing come in, and at first I was like, at first I was like, is one single X-Wing pilot gonna do anything, really? And then I was like, wait, Ahsoka Tano. I was like, she's here. But she's getting her own spin-off series. She ain't got time to come here. She's looking for Ezra and Thrawn. And then I was like, who else could it be? And then as soon as the green lightsaber ignites, I'm just like, just having a panic attack, like crying and just like in utter disbelief as Luke Skywalker just methodically mows these things down. Like Mando struggled hard against one of them, and Luke Skywalker is making it look easy. Freaking The Mandalorian is giving us everything we wished we had saw previously. Like everything that the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and the new trilogy failed to bring us. The Mandalorian is single-handedly bringing us. We got to see live action Bo-Katan, live action Ahsoka Tano, like both of them doing work, kicking ass. We got to see Boba Fett live action, like he's already been in live action, but alive, get his armor back. We get to see him be cooler than he has ever been in his entire life. Like more dialogue than he had in the entire original trilogy, more action, more badassness than he has ever shown ever. And then now we get to see Luke Skywalker in his prime. Like it's like what Rogue One did, where Rogue One showed Darth Vader pretty much like in all his Sith glory, just destroying people, going ham, like living up to his horrifying name. This, like, original trilogy, we see Luke and he is capable by the end of it, but he's still learning and training and getting better. Like he's okay. His skill level is like a 5 out of 10 at the end of Return of the Jedi. Like he's still good, but he's not anywhere near what he was. And then sequel trilogy, he's an old man who's sick of the game. Like he can still technically fight and do stuff, but he's not prime Luke Skywalker. This gives us Luke Skywalker single-handedly cutting down like 80 dark troopers like they're nothing, like they're Swiss cheese, absolute money. Like he's just destroying them. Like he's not even breaking a sweat. It's like it's cash money for him. Like this was the Darth Vader scene in Rogue One is this in this show. Like just awe-inspiring and frightening and just they even had the same shot at the end where the doors open and there's the mist and the fog and the lightsaber is really the only thing you see ignited. And you know, it's fine that it's a deep faked Luke Skywalker face. Like you can clearly tell that. I mean, like I feel like even if you didn't know that Mark Hamill's old now, like if you had no idea that Mark Hamill was an old man now and he used to somewhat look like this, if you looked at this face, you'd be like, that's not a real person. Like, I think if they could have gotten Sebastian Stan to play a young Luke Skywalker, that would have been the absolute top-notch best choice they could have made. But instead, they did what they did with Leia in Rogue One, where it's just like this like digitally de-aged, like deep faked face on someone's body. And like I think they probably just took tons of recordings of young Mark Hamill's voice and made it into the dialogue of this, like, and somehow like they probably got someone who can do a good impression of Mark Hamill to then also like dub in a little bit, so then they could combine everything and craft it into like a coherent, so it doesn't sound robotic, if that makes sense. Because I don't think current Mark Hamill could emulate his voice from when he was young. I mean, he's a fantastic voice actor, but something tells me like he wouldn't be as convincing as that voice was. And I do think that voice was like a fake voice because it was way too calm and measured. Like there wasn't very much fluctuation in tone or really anything like that. There wasn't any like uneven spacing between words. Like there is very even, very measured, very like Jedi. So I think other than a body double, all of that was digitally created. Like obviously there was an actual physical person there that had to do all the movements and stand there and stuff, but that was everything else was fake. But that's okay because it was beautiful and I cried and it was wonderful. And freaking then Baby Yoda, he's like, okay, good, you can go with him now, and he's like, dude, he's waiting for your permission to leave. And it's like, oh, oh no. And he's like, okay, you can go. He should have given him his ball too. He's like, he should have been like, you can take this for the road. Like, just think of me when you see this. But he does promise the kid, he's like, we're gonna see each other again. When you are done training, my boy, we are gonna be a family. And now this does raise a ton of questions going forward. I'll get to that in a second. So he's saying goodbye to him, and the baby Grogu's like, I just want, show me your face, Papa. Papa, let me see your face before I go, Papa. I don't know why I threw in an Irish accent, but he's like, Papa, I miss you. Show me your face. And he's like, takes his helmet off, and he's like, oh, this is what you look like. You're ugly. That would be the first time Grogu speaks. Is like, keep the helmet on. No, Pedro Pascal's a beautiful, beautiful man. And it was a very touching scene. And then R2-D2 strolls in, says some things. They probably recognize each other somehow. And then Luke just takes him and he goes. And he's just like, oh, my boy. And now we won't get any resolution to this for a year at least. Like, even if maybe Mando season 3 gets delayed because of, current issues with filming and COVID and stuff. And this, okay, so this introduces so many questions. Unless they make the sequel trilogy, unless they like officially make that not canon, this introduces a lot of questions and concerns. Because as we know, at some point, we know Yodas can live for like at least 900 years old, because that's how old Master Yoda was. And so this little kid is going to train at Luke Skywalker's Jedi School. Luke Skywalker's Jedi School for young people, gifted young people. And at what point, so how long would he be there? Like a year or two max, maybe? Like I don't think there's any way he stays there for a long time, but it's entirely possible that he does, because he trained under many Jedi Masters. So either he's not great at picking up training, like he's a bad student, or maybe just due to his prolonged like maturity, like his, he can live a long time. That means that however many years he matures physically slower and probably mentally slower than like a human would. So maybe just like it takes longer. So he might need to be with Luke for quite a while. Like if I was them, I would be like, okay, dude, like, can we set up some like visitation? Like, I know that's not like what you're supposed to do as a Jedi. Like, I know Anakin had to like give up his family. They're like, we need to cut you off from all attachments, and Luke Skywalker is kind of dogmatic in his like the Jedi code, the sacred Jedi texts. It's like, dude, chill. Regular Yoda at the end was like, dude, chill out, bud. I'm gonna set these on fire. So we know Luke is he's a little bit of a stickler for the rules. You know, he started out as not a Jedi, learned about the Jedi, and he's like, my dad was a Jedi. I'm a Jedi, like my father before me. The rules matter, damn it. He's you know, Mando's gonna be showing up to visit Baby Yoda, and all the other students and Luke are gonna be like, am I the only one here who cares about the rules? But no, if they could have set up, they'd be like, can I see him every other weekend? Like what is this? Do I not gonna see this kid ever again? Like when are they gonna see each other again is the question. And then depending on how long Grogu has to stay at Luke Skywalker's school for gifted Jedi, like I don't think he's there when Kylo and the Knights of Ren go ham on their little campsite. Like I assume Grogu would have been gone by then. Like no, he wouldn't be dead unless he died in combat. He would age-wise still be like, he'd be like 15 in his like comparative age, right? Because he's like 2, 3 in humanness right now. You know, he's been because he can't talk yet, as far as we know. When do kids learn how to talk? Like a year or 2 years old. So what is like his like 50 years, like like 2 years in our time? So like 100 years is 4 times 9. So Yoda died when he was like 35. Like 40 years old? No. Well, 50 years is like 50 years has got to be like 3, because then 100 would be 6 times 9, 50. Maybe Grogu does know how to talk and he just like isn't telling us. Or maybe they just learn to talk at a later development stage than humans would. So maybe like 50 years for him is maybe like a 6-year-old kid, and he's like one of those weird homeschooled kids that doesn't speak. So like you know, 100 years would be 12, and so 9 would be, he'd be like near 100. Yoda would be near 100 when he died. That kind of makes sense, right? Like comparatively, like dog years. How many Yoda years is a human year? Yeah. So I don't think he would be at Luke Skywalker's school for gifted Jedi. If yeah, I don't think he's there. So I think he survives Kylo and all that jazz. Directed by Peyton Reed, man who did Ant-Man. And then at the end, I was lucky. I was about to start saying stuff, because I was just like, I was watching through the credits and it's just black screen, no concept art footage at all. And then I was I was sitting there, I was literally about to click exit, and you know, I saw there's still like a decent chunk of the time left, and I was like, all right, maybe I'll let it sit. Maybe there's some additional like concept art footage after, because I always want to see that stuff. And then it's just like a new scene, and I was like, oh, something's happening. And we're at Jabba's palace, and there are some new residents. We know, I forgot this guy's name. We know who he is. He's been he was in the prequels. He was in the original trilogy. He's friends with Jabba the Hutt. he knows Boba, and Fennec Shand comes in, starts killing people, frees the one lady, and Boba Fett walks down the stairs, and he's like, "What's up? Remember how you left me to die? Like, I got thrown into this pit, and you didn't try and help me at all?" He's like, "My friend, I heard rumors you were alive," and he's just like, kills him, pushes him out of the chair. He's like, "Bitch, this is my seat." And then the Book of Boba Fett, December 2021. It's like, whoa, confirmation of a, this is why this wasn't in the Disney investor call, because they wanted to put it at the end of this. Ooh, child. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know what that could be about. Is he just like a new crime lord now? Is he gonna resume his bounty hunting ways? Like, what's he gonna do? I think probably the first episode they're gonna have a little thing at the beginning of dedicated towards frick, what's his name? I read it earlier today. The original actor for Boba Fett died just within the last 2 days. So I think that would be really neat if they did a little like in memoriam for him, just like a before or after the first episode of the Boba Fett series, be like dedicated towards him. Either way, it's so cool that Tamara Morrison is getting his own series. He has put in so much work for the Star Wars franchise. It's insane. He played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones, and yeah, and then he did all the voices of the clones, and then in the Clone Wars series, I think he in the Clone Wars series he was in it a little bit, but then the actual guys like D. Bradley Baker, he was really good. But Tamara Morrison's been waiting so long to get another call for Star Wars that they finally bring him back, and then they're like, "You get to be Boba Fett." And then not only does he get to come and shine in all his glory, but they're like, also limited series. Yes. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay. But back to The Mandalorian, the show. After season 1, I didn't think this show could get any better. I went into season 2 being like, okay, season 2 is gonna be good, but I know what this is now. There's a certain aspect of things blowing your mind that make it better. Hence this episode, seeing Luke Skywalker. And season 1, often I was mind blown at what I was seeing. I was like, it was so good that going into season 2, I was like, okay, I know what this is. This is a known commodity to me now. It's it can't be it could maybe be better, but it can't be far and away better. I was wrong. If season 1 of The Mandalorian is a 9, then this is a 9.999. This, even the episodes that were little detours, they're so important. The one thing that Star Wars has a tendency to do in the past is they would sometimes explain things away in a line of dialogue here or there, and we wouldn't people would wonder about it, like in A New Hope, when they're like, oh, many people died to get these plans. Everyone's like, oh, I wonder what happened there. And then Rogue One, didn't need to be made, but Rogue One's incredible. They're like, hey, we're just gonna explain how this happened. This is what Mandalorian does. They're like, okay, this needs we need to get the location of this guy. They could have easily gone into episode 7 and been like, we got the location from Mayfield, had a short little thing with him, maybe. No, they turn it into a full-fleshed thing of this is an important thing. The characters that we meet here are not just are not just little placeholder side characters that you see every once in a while. These are fully fleshed out characters that have lives and motivations, and not only do they have motivations, but those motivations lead to actions, lead to storylines within the Star Wars universe, and I love it. And then it just had some of the most mind-blowing things, like seeing Boba Fett at the end of episode 1. Like, overall great episode, and then seeing him at the end, you're like, oh my god. Like, just incredible. What else happened? Seeing Ahsoka Tano show up in live action, just blowing your mind. Seeing Boba Fett don his armor and go ham blows your mind. Then seeing goddamn prime Luke Skywalker, just this is the greatest. Star Wars is so great. Like, if you don't like this, if you're not watching, like, what is wrong with you? If you watch this episode and we're like, it was okay, or just, I didn't like it, like, you're an idiot. You're legitimately the dumbest person alive. If you can watch season 1 and season 2 of The Mandalorian and be like, I don't like Star Wars, you're stupid. You love Star Wars. You're wrong. How can you not love this? It's incredible. Like, this show is such a big payoff for all the people that have stuck through the prequels, the original trilogy, the sequels, the Clone Wars, the show, Rebels, the extended universe, like, all of it. Anyone who has been even remotely interested in Star Wars and, like, given it any amount of your time throughout your life, The Mandalorian is like, here's your reward. Here is your reward for sticking with us. Like you like Bo-Katan? Here you go. You like Ahsoka Tano? Here you go. You like Luke Skywalker? Are you one of those people that's been complaining on the internet for the last 3 years that Luke Skywalker wasn't as cool as you hoped he would be when you saw him again? Well, here you go. Sit down and shut up. All the people that hated The Last Jedi being like, oh, that's not my Luke Skywalker. Well, here's your goddamn Luke Skywalker. Are you happy now? You should be. Oh, God. This season, friggin' incredible. I love Star Wars, man. Oh, God dang it. Oh, let me know down below what you thought of this episode, of my little rant that I just had this season. What do you think of just what are your theories? What's coming next? What is the Boba Fett series going to be about? What is Mando season 3 going to be about? Are they the same thing? Are we not going to see a regular Mando season 3 and it's just going to be not Obi-Wan, a Boba Fett series? I think they're two separate things, but let me know what you think of all of it down below. Did you have a heart attack like me watching this episode? I don't know, man. If you, freaking A. Just comment down below. Comment. Let me know anything. Start a conversation, baby. If you liked what you saw, whether it be the episode, you clearly liked it, so just leave a like on the video. If you liked my reaction, though, if you agree with me on anything I said, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions to other shows that I'm doing now that Mando's done. Or if you want to see my reactions for Mando Season 3, subscribe. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, head down to my Patreon linked below. I'll typically have the full-length reactions up within a week of when the episode goes live on YouTube. I'm a little behind right now, but I am catching up, so if that's something you're interested in, be patient with me. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys so much for being here. season 1 of The Mandalorian was one of the shows that you know, I think it was the second or third show that I had on my channel ever. So, you know, thank you guys if you've been with me since then. Thank you so much for being here. For being here through Clone Wars, through all that, you know, even though I only got the season 7 of that, but like, just thank you. If you're one of my subscribers, no matter when you joined, thank you so much for being here. You know, we're a small crew, but you know, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, just thank you. Means a lot. I'll catch you next time. Peace.